It's now time to reflect on this week's Sunday Gospel.
A pleasant good morning to our viewers and to all our listeners. We are celebrating today the solemnity of Christ the King of the universe. Today we come to the end of the liturgical season. The solemnity of Christ the King of the universe is celebrated on the last Sunday of the church year. And today is the best time to ask ourselves if Jesus has been the Lord and King of our life during the past year. As Filipinos, we have no idea of a king. The only king we know is a man known in Filipino movies in the Filipino world as the King, who almost became the president of the country in May 2004. However, I know some people who live and behave like kings. Pope Pius XI instituted the solemnity of Christ the King on December 11, 1925, when he issued an encyclical letter entitled Quas Primas, or in English, on the Feast of Christ the King. The solemnity of Christ the King is one of my favorite feasts in the church because it reminds me of two old songs that we used to sing when we were small children. One of the songs is, "To Jesus Christ, our sovereign King." And the other song is, "O King of might and splendor." What kind of king is Jesus? We tend to associate kings with power and prestige. We associate kings with noble birth and great wealth. Kings are supposed to live in magnificent palaces, surrounded by a dazzling court. But in the gospel reading for today, Jesus is portrayed as king in an entirely different way. We are presented with a man who is sneered at and being executed in shame and ignominy, bleeding and battered on a cross that is one of the cruelest and degrading punishments ever devised. We see in Jesus a king in pain and anguish, and over his head are the mocking words, "Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews." The church has chosen quite a different picture for today's solemnity of Christ the King. The picture is to help us wake up out of our complacency and to become more aware of how Jesus came to be our King and what He expects from His subjects. If Jesus is our King, we can ask, where are His subjects? Where are His ministers? Where are His courtiers? Where is His palace? Instead, we are shown a different kind of picture, the place of execution, Jesus hanging shamelessly in His nakedness. No disciples are to be seen. There are no friends around, not even women at the foot of the cross. His only companions are two gangsters, two criminals, also crucified, and a jeering crowd that said, "If you are the King of the Jews, save yourself." And yet, here precisely, Jesus is at His most kingly. It is of the utmost important that we can see this. At the moment of His birth, Jesus was found among the poor and the outcasts, as the shepherds greeted Him in the manger. "I have come that they may have life and have it in greater abundance." To give us that life, Jesus sacrificed His own. His power is precisely in His ability to let go of His own life for the sake of others. This is a power few of us have even in a partial degree. His power is to generate life in others. As a king, Jesus has a kingdom. The kingdom whose coming we pray for every time we pray, recite, or sing the Lord's Prayer. When we say, Thy kingdom come. But Christ's kingship is not about pomp or power. It is not about conquest and domination. It is a kingdom described in the special preface to the Eucharistic prayer today. It is an eternal and universal kingdom, a kingdom of truth and love, a kingdom of holiness and grace, a kingdom of justice, love, and peace. My dear brothers and sisters, today's feast is a reminder. It is also a challenge and an opportunity to become more aware of our call to become the subjects and the partners of Jesus Christ, our King. Let us pray with the good thief in the gospel. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. May this little reflection help us to love, adore, and worship Christ the King of the universe more and more each day. Amen.